How can you get started doing laundry as a side hustle or as a business for yourself? I highly recommend that you do this. I don't know what area you're in, but everybody needs a laundry service. So what I would do is first Google to see if there's any apps in your area that may be hiring new laundry pros. That's the one that I work through. They call them laundry pros. You can offer your services on Facebook. You can make like a free flyer through Canva, has like a free option. You can do offer, certain days, or you can do, well, I guess we'll kind of get into free delivery and pickup. Make your own schedule. If, say, it's a Saturday and you don't feel like going to pick up something, say my next availability is Monday. If they say, well, I need something today, and you can say, well, I'm finishing up a client today, I can pick you up tonight. Something like that. You always want to make it seem like you're like super busy, because then it's going to put more in demand for you. They're going to be like, oh, I have to book her sooner. Pay per pound. You're going to see some people do per bag or per pound. I find I get paid more per pound. I also weigh pre-wash. So once I get it home, I am weighing it right as I'm taking it out of my car. So I will be posting a video in the next few days. It's drafted, where I take it out, I line them up, put down my scale, I weigh myself, and then I weigh myself with the bag. And then I subtract it from there. I find that the bags, some companies and some people charge per bag, which can get a little dicey. Some people think a bag is like a contractor bag, which is like those giant bags that are like 60 gallons. Some people have kitchen bags that are bigger as well. So like I have people estimate for me how many kitchen size bags. What are they? 13 gallons or 30 gallons? I can't remember. And then I weigh from there. Like I just finished a client the other day. Some of her bags were 19, 20 pounds, and some of them were 5. So you could get people that are like stuffing one kitchen bag with like wet towels and everything. And no, you need to be paid from the moment that you pick them up. The app that I work for does make me weigh it post wash. But if you think about it, it's heavier to begin with because of sweat, dirt, grime, all of that. And if I'm picking it up and dealing with it, I should be paid for it. Daycare, listen, I have 3 kids. None of my kids went to daycare. And I would rather live paycheck to paycheck than put my kids in daycare. All you have to do is look at the news. And that was my number one thing, looking at the news and seeing that there were so many issues with daycares. A, it's expensive. I had a nanny for 2 days a week for my 3rd child. That was between $1,100 and $1,350 a month. 2 days a week in my home. That's a luxury. That is 100% a luxury, and I will pay for that any day of the week when I have the money for it. Don't have the money for it right now. So we don't have her anymore. She just finished 2 weeks ago, I think it was. And I'm doing laundry with 3 kids at home. I also homeschool my kids. If you think about it, you're never going to get this time back with your kids. You have 18 summers. You have 18 years with your kids until they are technically adults and they're off and they want to do what their own thing they want to do. And I would rather create a bond with them now while they're young so that we have that bond when they're older. We lived paycheck to paycheck for many years. And only until recently did we start having, I wouldn't call it money problems. It was more like I thought putting them into a Catholic school was the best thing for them until I realized they needed a homeschool. So, the only reason why we're in debt, if you go back on my page, I'm talking about my debt journey as well. I am paying down debt because I run a business, I have employees, and I also had a nanny, and I was paying for a Catholic school tuition. You will never get this time back with your kids. And second of all, I actually just thought of this, recommend a book to you. It's called The Let Them Theory. Because if you listen to what everybody thinks and says how you should live your life, you're not going to be happy. So your mother-in-law should shut her mouth And she should not have any opinion in your marriage, in how you raise your children, or how you pay your bills. It should have no effect on her. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom and you can budget and you can work from home and you can side hustle from home, there's also so many jobs online that you can do, that not only just laundry, that you can do from home with the baby. I would highly suggest going to Facebook. I think it's called Homeschooling Work From Home Moms Group or something. Tons of jobs are always posted there. There's some corporate companies that do like online customer service, and like you're just like typing on the computer. You have to just find the job that works for you. And if you think about it also, if daycare is so expensive and you're going to work for, let's just say $20 an hour, and you're paying your daycare about $100 a day, it's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. So you can absolutely do this yourself. Post it on Facebook. I know I kind of ranted here. Post it on Facebook. Check out apps in your area to see if anybody's hiring. And you do you. Don't do what your mother-in-law wants.